Out of My Mind by Sharon M. Draper. Summaries of Chapter 11 to 16. Summary of Chapter 11. Melody has got a new teacher named Mrs. Shannon. She's also really excited to get her new electric wheelchair, as she can move herself without anyone pushing her. She's also looking forward for attending the inclusion classes that their teacher wants them to attend. Melody had music in her first inclusion class. She knows everyone in her class, but she's not sure if everyone knows her. When the class starts, a student screams, another student cries, and two students named Molly and Claire were rude to Melody and other students with special needs. That's why they were given a punishment by Mrs. Lovelace, their music instructor. Melody and her friends liked the songs Mrs. Lovelace played. Mrs. Lovelace had a 5th grade class pair up with the students in Melody's class. A girl named Rose paired up with Melody. Melody was extremely happy with Rose being her partner. Sometimes she's afraid if Rose wouldn't like her, which wasn't true. Rose used to share almost everything to Melody, like secrets and some situations she had been through. Summary of Chapter 12. Melody is still excited with the inclusion classes as she attends more and more of them. In this chapter, Mrs. Shannon had given a suggestion to Melody's parents during a conference for an aid or mobility assistant. Then the next day, Melody's aide, Catherine, arrives. They talk, they joke. Melody didn't want to be mean to Catherine. She also mentions that Miss Gordon, her language arts teacher, used to play educational games with her students. Miss Gordon teaches in a very compassionate way. She also gives e-books to Melody as it is easier for her to understand and learn. Miss Gordon also gives a biography project which Melody was really excited for as she could participate in class stuff. Catherine helps Melody in writing tests by Melody pointing at words and Catherine writing, which Claire thinks is cheating. Mr. Dimmings, who's Melody's history teacher and who runs the school quiz team, isn't really known by everyone, but Melody values him as he works hard. Melody works hard for her test on history. She scores pretty fairly. She scores more than Rose, but mixes up numbers when Rose asked her score. Finally, she returns to class H5. Summary of Chapter 13. Penny, Melody's sister, likes to play around a lot. Looking at her, Melody wants to hold something like a crayon, which she can only imagine. She also reminds herself of Rose, a person she admires sometimes. She wants to do something nice for Rose. Later on that day, Mrs. V got a mail saying that she won a contest she participated in. Her prize is to take 6 people to an aquarium museum. So she invited Melody's family and Rose along with them. Rose and Melody discuss about the aquarium at school, which Melody is really happy about. For the road trip, Melody wears a cute outfit. In the aquarium, Rose thinks Penny is really adorable and intelligent. Melody was really happy when Penny uttered Rose's name. Melody liked that day very much. In the aquarium, Melody and Rose found Claire and Molly as well. They have come with a Girl Scouts group. Rose goes and talks to Claire and Molly and describes her day was not so bad. Claire says something mean about Melody, which Mrs. V said, some people have braces for their teeth and some for their legs. Just be happy you need braces only for your teeth in return. Melody and Rose had a fun time together in the aquarium. Melody's family drops Rose at her home. Rose said she had fun. Summary of Chapter 14. A day after Thanksgiving break, Rose had bought a laptop to school. Looking at that, Melody wanted a laptop suitable for kids like her. She signals a saying to Catherine, and Catherine totally understands. Melody also thought how the computer might look. Going on. During language arts class, Melody was thinking on doing her biography project on Stephen Hawking, on how he manages to do stuff like day-to-day activities, how he can speak, how he does math, and many more. Catherine promises Melody she'll do her best to find her a suitable computer. Summary of Chapter 15. When Christmas was on the way, Melody and Catherine were researching for a computer with talking keyboards. Then they found a device called a MediTalker. Catherine wanted to make sure Melody's parents looked into it, so she printed out all the information. Melody first showed the information to Mrs. V, who then showed it to Melody's parents. With a lot of signatures and information, finally the Wednesday before Christmas, the MediTalker arrived. Melody was so happy that she started playing with it before Mrs. V could even read the instructions. She was so excited to take it to school. She named it Elvira after her favorite song. She chose a voice for the MediTalker. She thanked Mrs. V. When Melody's parents arrived home, her dad started recording when Melody said her first word. Summary of Chapter 16. For the first time, Melody takes her MediTalker Elvira to school. Everyone's eyes were on her and her MediTalker. Melody's able to joke with Catherine. She's also able to greet everyone in language and arts class. Some students make fun of Melody until a popular kid in class says it's cool. Claire still makes fun of it, but that didn't matter to Melody. She had pre-programmed jokes in her MediTalker as well. For the first time, she felt like an actual student. In the language and arts class, Claire spoke out saying she didn't know Melody had thoughts, while Miss Gordon mentions it must be really happy and free for her to speak out. Rose could also understand Melody's pain and mentioned how hard it must have been for Melody. Rose also agrees to be friends with Melody. Thanks for watching. For more videos and updates, hit the bell icon and please subscribe to my channel. Bye!